Hello vinyl community, this is Graham Allen. I normally come to you from North London in the UK, and today I'm coming to you from Prague in the Czech Republic. I've got a few days here. One of the main things, as you might guess, is to seek out some rare vinyl. And it's been great. There's been about 3 shops in particular that have got good stock. There's also good stock of CDs here, used CDs. But the vinyl shops have been really, really good, and they're especially good for things like progressive rock, jazz fusion. Seems to be very strong. And I know there's a big Czech jazz scene, which I don't know much about, but there's a lot of Czech jazz in the racks as well. Anyway, I just wanted to show you 2 purchases that I'm really pleased about, and just mention the price as well, which is very, very good here. The first album is by a German band called Triumvirate. This band is a progressive rock trio with keyboards leading. So they are rather unkindly sometimes called a clone of Emerson, Lake and Palmer, but it's really solid music. They have 2 albums before this that are the strongest ones. Illusions on a Double Dimple, and Spartacus, which I've got. I was after this one, which is kind of a trio of albums really that are seen as pretty strong. They also had an earlier album, and then they're one of these bands that did a couple of albums kind of early 80s, which just really completely changed tack into what was seen as a sort of pop direction and was generally seen as an absolute disaster. They're on the Harvest label, and they're led by Jürgen Fritz, a German keyboard player, sort of classically influenced. So very Emerson, Lake and Palmer. There's a lot of things like Hammond organ, Mini Moog, a lot of lovely piano work on here. They also have a English vocalist, and on drums on this album is Kurt Kress, who is well known as a jazz fusion drummer in the German band Passport. So very pleased to pick this up for 249 Czech koruna, which is basically about £8. So I think an album like this in the UK, you'd be paying £12 to £15 for really. It looks in really good condition. It's a gatefold with the lyrics there, and sort of the band there. Jürgen Fritz keyboards, Barry Palmer on vocals, Dieter Petterfeet, who also played with Passport, and Kurt Kress on drums. They were signed to the Harvest label, well-known progressive rock label. So just the usual green label there. So great to get that. It completes 3 albums for me for Triumvirate. Now this is something I was really, really pleased to pick up. This is Jaco Pastorius on bass, Alphonse Mouzon on drums, and Albert Mangelsdorf on trombone. So what a trio. This is 1976, kind of free jazz really. It's called Trilog Live. It was a German release on the MPS label, which is a kind of well-known fusion label. I have it on CD, but it was just great to get this on vinyl. It looks in really good condition. 449 koruna, so that is around about, well, almost exactly £15. So again, I think in the UK you'd be paying probably 20-25 for something like this. I have seen it in the UK, and I think it was about £25, and it wasn't as good a copy of this. This is in pretty good condition. It's on the MPS label, as I mentioned. Just really nice to have it with the insert, a write-up about the concert. It was a very unusual trio, really, to have a jazz horn player, trombone player, with electric bass, of course, Jaco Pastorius, and Alfonso Mouzon is absolutely on fire on this. It really is sensational. There's a lot of space for soloing in this. So if you like things like Jaco soloing and Alphonse Mouzon soloing, then you're going to love this. It is a great album, really well recorded. So just great to have the insert there. So that's it. It was just a bit of a thumbs up for the vinyl scene in Prague, and speak to you soon. Hope everyone's well. Bye bye.